Hi, Hickory Ben. Happy Monday. All right, today's the big day. We're going to take the pitches from the C major scale along with the new rhythms we learned, the quarter note, half note, dotted half note, whole note. We're going to combine those to make ourselves a melody. We are going to be composers again. So if we were at school, normally I would have you guys raise your hand and pick a note that we would put on the staff, and then I'd have you pick which rhythm you would like that note to be. But since you guys aren't here, my videographer is my older daughter, Maisie, so I just surprised her and told her that I was going to include her, not visually but audibly, into the video today. So Maisie, pick a note from the C major scale that you would like our song to begin with.
A.
A. She chose A. Notice A is a space note. It is on the second space. So I come over here, I say 1, 2. There is our A. Maisie, would you like A to be a quarter note, half, dotted half, or whole note?
Half note.
Half note. So a half note has a stem, but it's not colored in. So our first note is A, and we know that half notes get 2 counts. Now you'll notice this time that I added these 2 numbers here. This symbol right here, hi Allie. Allie wants to help compose our song too. This symbol right here is called a time signature. My 4th graders should already be aware of what this is, particularly if they watched any of the recorder playing videos. But the top number, the time signature, tells us how many beats in a measure. Remember, once I draw the bar line and we have that box filled with music, that's a measure. So we can only equal up to 4. So our rhythms all have to add up to 4. And once we get to 4, I draw the bar line and then we start again with 1. So right now we have 2 counts. Maisie, 4 minus 2 is?
2.
So we only have 2 counts left. So Maisie, let's go ahead and pick another note from the C major scale first.
E.
E. E is on the first line of our staff. Now Maisie, can this E note be a whole note?
No.
Why not?
It's got too many counts.
It's too many counts. Can it be a dotted half note?
No.
No, because 2 plus 3 is?
5.
That's too much. So we have to choose either a quarter note or a half note. So Maisie, which one do you want to choose?
Quarter note.
A quarter note. So we have to color our E in and give it a stem. That's an E. Quarter notes get 1 count. 2 plus 1 is 3. So Maisie, 4 minus 3 is?
1.
1. We only have 1 count left. So we know our next note has to be a quarter note. So Maisie, which pitch would you like next?
F.
An F. And we see that F is in the first space of the staff. So we're going to go ahead and put our note in there. We know it has to be a quarter note. That's the only rhythm that makes sense if we're going to follow the rules of the time signature. So we draw the stem, we color it in, it's an F, it gets 1 count. So if we do a little math here, friends, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. That meets the requirement of our time signature. I'm going to put the bar line down, and there is our first measure is done. So Ollie's going to help me out here. Here is the first measure of our melody. So good job, Maisie. That's your beginning of your composition that she's helped me out with. All right, so now let's go into our second measure. Maisie, what note would you like now?
High C.
The high C. Remember, we have middle C, and then we have our higher C here. Notice it's on the 3rd space. 1, 2, 3. So I come over here. 1, 2, 3. Here is the C. And Maisie, which rhythm would you like it to be?
Whole note.
The whole note. Maisie's going to do things a little bit easy because we know that a whole note gets 4 counts. She has just completed our second measure. So this is a C. It gets 4 counts. So let's go ahead and listen to our song that we have adding that whole note C. it's a pretty nice melody we have so far. All right, let's try to get 2 more measures in. Since 4 is kind of our magic number right now, we'll do 4 measures for 4 counts within a measure. Maisie, pick a note from the C major scale.
B.
B. B is a line note. The line's going through it. So we say 1, 2, 3. It's on the 3rd line. So we come down here, 1, 2, 3. B's going to go right around that 3rd line of the staff. And what rhythm would you like to choose?
Dotted half note.
The dotted half note. Now, for what we're doing right now, it's okay if you get this mixed up. But technically, if a note is on the 3rd line of the staff, the stem can go up or it can come down. Usually it will come down. So I'm going to draw that stem down so it's on the opposite side of the note from when you draw it up. But the dot still goes in the same place. This note is B, and it gets 3 counts. All right, mathematicians, we want 4 counts in our measure. We have 3. 4 minus 3, Maisie, is?
1.
All right. Maisie's ready to go on to college. She's a senior this year, so she's heading to school next year. So we got 1 count left for this measure. So Maisie, which of these rhythms do we have to use?
Quarter note.
We have to use the quarter note because all the rest would be too many counts in the measure. So what pitch would you like that quarter note to be on?
G.
G. G is on the 2nd line of the staff. So we say 1, 2. There's our G. We're turning it into a quarter note. So we add the stem. We color it in. We call it G. It gets 1 count. 3 plus 1 is 4. We met the requirement of our time signature. We draw the bar line. We are ready to do the last measure of our melody. All right, Miss Maisie, pick a note.
We'll go back to F.
Go back to F. Okay. So F is on the 1st space of the staff. And Maisie, what rhythm would you like it to be?
Quarter note.
A quarter note. So we're coloring it in. We're going to give it a stem. That's an F. It gets 1 count. So here we go again. We're kind of doing the opposite of the math problem we had before. So right now we want 4 counts, but we only have 1. So 4 minus 1, Maisie, is?
3.
So we need 3 more counts. So what note would you like next?
E.
E. We're going to go back to E. And what rhythm would you like that to be?
A quarter note.
Another quarter note. She surprised me with that. I thought she was going to pick the dotted half note. All right, Ollie's ready to sing the song. 1 plus 1 is 2. We need 4 counts. We already have 2 counts. So Maisie, how many more counts do we need?
2.
2 more. So what note would you like?
C. Low C.
Low C, middle C. And half note or whole note?
Half note.
Or half note or a quarter note,
Half
sorry.
note.
Half note. Alrighty. So we're not going to color it in this time because it's a half note. So we have our middle C. It gets 2 counts. And we know 2 plus 2 equals, you got it, 4. We met our requirement from our time signature. We have a pretty nice melody here. Let's take a listen to it. I think I'm going to have to lift the board up this time though, because I'm not sure I'll just remember all of that. All right. Here is music lesson number 11, melody. Oops, sorry. Start over. I missed the A. Hey, nice job. And then, if we wanted to, we could add lyrics to that and really make it a song. Great job, everybody. I love our song. We'll see you tomorrow.